Hey gang, Eric Whitacre here. Hello Vox Humana, hello everybody listening. I was hoping just to tell you a little bit about this piece, Leonardo Dreams of His Flying Machine. It all started for me way back in the 90s with just a title, Leonardo Dreams of His Flying Machine. I didn't know if this was a book, if this was a movie. I just knew it was something I would want to see. It just has such punch and electricity in the title alone. And in the year 2000, I was commissioned by the American Choral Directors Association to write a piece for their national conference. And I thought, this is the piece I want to write. So I called my dear friend, Charles Anthony Silvestri. At that point, we had just done a couple of pieces together, a piece called Luxurumque, where he wrote the Latin translation for the poetry, and a piece called Sleep, where he had replaced Robert Frost's words and written his own beautiful poem. And I called him up and said, let's make this thing. I don't know what it will be, but I imagined it almost being like a little operetta. Um, I could imagine scenes and just the visceral nature of Leonardo dreaming of building this thing. And so Tony and I talked about all these different scenes that could go in and scenes that you'll hear in the piece that are like the air calling out to him in Italian, Leonardo, volare, come fly, come fly. And then releasing these pigeons one by one into the marketplace and try to sketch them as fast as he could to divine their secrets. He actually did this, Leonardo actually did this. And we kind of built this little, like I said, an operetta or almost a little movie just in terms of its structure. And then musically, I knew that what I wanted to do is have the music sound like music of the future to Da Vinci. So Da Vinci, being around in the end of the 15th century, the music of the future to him would sound like Monteverdi and Palestrina and Gesualdo. And so what I did is I took those styles and sort of melted them as if he were dreaming of this future music for Da Vinci. And then in our story, I imagined that what would happen is that Leonardo would actually build this machine. He didn't do this in real life, he just sketched it, but he would actually build it. He would climb to the top of the tallest building in Florence, strap this thing on, and then leap as the midnight bells struck 12. And it's been now nearly 25 years since that piece was written. It's crazy to say out loud. I'm so thrilled that Vox Humana is bringing this to life. I'm so sorry that I can't be there with all of you to enjoy the performance, but I'm wishing you all of the best. And to each and every one of you, volare.